3 questions from John Anthony on a Friday morning. John, let him rip.
How about this one? Buy, sell, or hold. Garth Brooks' announcement was overhyped.
Oh, how quickly can I buy that? Oh, my goodness. Over the weekend. Oh, Garth's coming to Kauffman Stadium. Garth's going to be here. What's the big announcement? Is he going to announce something about the Royals stadium plans? No, that was never going to be the case, although he should have. Garth announced, in case you missed it, that he is launching an internet radio station called Tailgate Radio on the TuneIn Radio app. TuneIn Radio is a place where you can stream radio stations like this one. I have it on my phone. You can pull up KCMO on your TuneIn Radio app and other radio stations as well. So they're basically trying to get into the business of Netflix, which is not just providing other content, but having their own content. So Garth, who had a Sirius XM channel up until last September, decided that he was going to move essentially his radio station from Sirius XM to TuneIn Radio. I'm sure they paid him a fortune to do it. And he decided he was going to announce it up here in Kansas City because, in his words, many of his big announcements and many of his big events in life have happened here in Kansas City, most notably the, 9-10 straight sold-out shows at T-Mobile back in 2007?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's had a lot of big events here.
Of course, he played Arrowhead, that was labeled Super Spreader.
Yeah, the Super Spreader event.
So we might have assumed Garth was going to announce some kind of big concert.
Yeah, well... Nope, didn't happen. Mm-mm. He just came up here and, because it's called Tailgate Radio, he decided to do it at Kauffman Stadium. And there were Royals players there. And I think Andy Reid was there. Mark Donovan was there. Sporting players were there. And I guess that's cool, but it was way overhyped. Oh, my goodness. It was just way too much. Way too much. So, but Garth loves Garth. We know that much. So what's next there, John, on buy, sell, hold?
All right, how about this one? Buy, sell, or hold. Rent raises in Northtown are a sign of the new stadium's impending arrival. Rent raises kind of in the retail area is what I mean.
Yes, right on Armour Road there. Hold. I know it's a cop-out. But Mark is the one of his buddies up there, they got priced out. Their rent doubled. So they're going to find somewhere else to go. But here's why I'm holding it. I mean, I still think that North KC is a front runner for the Royals over the East Village downtown. I think that it's 60-40 Northtown over downtown. But I also think that raising rentals in North Kansas City is something that is going to happen because there's just been a lot of talk and a lot of hype around North KC where you can have landlords take advantage of it, whether they get the Royals or not. And I do think that part of town is going to be booming, whether the Royals get there or not. If the Royals end up going there, forget it. You're off to the races. But even if they don't land it, there's a lot of stuff happening up there. There's that new 8-story apartment complex that I went to, and, you go to the rooftop, you got the pool, you can see downtown KC. I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but I've gotten a tour of that place before. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff happening up there. So I think regardless, you're going to see the rents go up in North KC. But I can't say it's because people the landlords secretly know that the Royals are coming up there.
Yeah, I'll add from going into the area, it seemed like things were happening well prior to any discussion of the stadium being there. So
yeah,
some stuff was afoot then.
And that's what, you have a lot of the local leaders up there pointing out, like, hey, this is happening with or without the Royals. It's more just it will go on steroids if the Royals actually end up moving to North KC.
All right, it is that time of year. Buy, sell, or hold. Mark's first week college football parlay.
Oh, week 1 of the college football season is here. We'll do the Chiefs. Well, I guess we can't do a Chiefs parlay next week because they're playing on Thursday. So you give me a good buy, sell, hold on your week 1 college football parlay here, Mark.
I like to go big in week 1.
Quick interjection. What if Wednesday? What if Mark had a parlay for tomorrow's game?
Okay, fine.
So we'll do it that way.
That's how we'll do it. All right. I like that idea for next week. All right. So week 1, Mark Degenerate Van Sickle college football parlay. What do you got for me?
So this is a big one. I like to go big in week 1. So far, by the way, 3 for 3 last night. North Carolina State won. Utah won. And Nebraska covered the 7.5. They lost in heartbreaking fashion, but they covered.
They covered. Who are they playing?
They played Minnesota on the road. They lost 13-10.
Oh gosh. Okay, so those you've already hit those three.
I already hit those three in this parlay. There's 20 teams
in your parlay.
in this parlay.
Mark, I got 3
I
minutes.
know. Here we go. Ready to go.
All right.
Are you ready
is
for
this
it?
straight up or is this
Straight up from now on? Straight up picks.
Straight up picks. You've already hit 3. All right. First off, tell me what this pays out.
This will pay out $252.05.
For how much?
I had a $20 bonus bet.
So you bet $20.
A lot of heavy favorites.
$20 to win $250.
Yep.
And you've already hit 3 of the 23 bets.
Yep. And a lot of heavy favorites coming up.
All right. So this is all straight up.
Yep.
All right. Go.
All right. We got Miami, Florida, Michigan State, TCU, Tennessee, Iowa, Kentucky, SMU, Washington, Wisconsin, Baylor, Penn State, Texas Tech, Virginia Tech, BYU, UCLA, Oregon State, and Clemson.
Are any of those teams playing anyone worth a damn this weekend?
Not really. The,
Okay.
the closest spread for these last 17 games to go is Clemson minus 13.
So you're taking all favorites straight up.
Total big favorites the rest of the weekend.
Okay. All right. Well, keep an eye on that Penn State game. I think they're playing West Virginia. Maybe that's a sneaky one.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Penn State, so I'd love to see West Virginia win that game. But now I'm pulling for you to win $250 and buy your pregnant wife something nice.
There you go.
All right. Wow. You know what? I'm going to buy that one, Mark. I think you're gonna win this one right out of the gates.
Let's go.
Because you always do well. You hit that big Chiefs parlay week 1 of last year. You won like $600 on a $5 bet.
Yeah, the Jody Fortson anytime touchdown got me in week 1. That was a good one. I got to look for one of those for the Chiefs this coming week.
You do. You got to find one of those. Okay. So $20 to win $252. You got 3 of the 20 bets already locked in last night, and you got 17 heavy favorites tomorrow who just have to win straight up, no spreads.
Yep, and Clemson is on Monday night actually,
Oh.
so that's coming up on Labor Day.
Who are they playing?
They're playing at Duke, so that's the one I'm probably most nervous about, even though they're 13-point favorites.
Okay.
That is the closest spread, which is crazy.
Mark's going to come in here Tuesday all disheveled after Duke football wins a game on a last-second touchdown.
Just no big upsets this weekend, and I'll be good.
Oh, my goodness gracious. It's that time of year, isn't it?
And if it does hit, I might do this strategy the rest of the year for college at least. Just pick a ton of favorites. Hopefully no upsets.
Well, it helps in non-conference when you got, 38-point spreads because Michigan's playing, St. Mary's School for the Blind and things like that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I wish you well, my friend.
Thank you.
It's that time of the year. Mark's got his side gig well underway here at KCMO Talk Radio.
And the show's coming up this weekend.
That's
Give me
right.
a show.
And give me a plug on those.
Yeah, so we got College Pick'em program, which I
Yes.
talk about some of these games that are actually coming up on my parlay tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
7 a.m. That'll be airing tomorrow morning.
And then the podcast as well.
Yes. So it's the College Pick'em program that's going to air tomorrow at 7 a.m. And then Sunday Sharps, he's got a full Chiefs preview for you tomorrow at 1:30 in the afternoon and then Sunday morning at 7 a.m. So there you go. Buy, sell, hold in the books.